Hey up everybody, I am just walking to Barnsley station as I fancy a bit of an adventure. But this is going to be a bit different because I couldn't think where to go. So I come up with a genius idea and I thought, well, I'll ask you lot. So what I'm going to do in a minute is put a post on the community tab in YouTube. I'm going to have a look to where I can get a train to from Barnsley, and I'm going to put those locations, or I think I can put up to 5 on there, and I just want you to vote. But as I'm going to be constantly moving, hopefully I'll have to say like vote in the next hour, but whichever one comes top, I'll go there, I'll get a train to there, and then when I get to that location I'll have a mooch around. So if you've got any recommendations when I tell you where I'm going, and then I'll do it again with another train. I think it's going to be easier for me to go on the app on my phone and see what the live departures are from. It'll have to be from 11 AM because I need to give you an hour to vote. So I'm going to find a bench and put that post on now. Right, I've just posted the first sort of poll on my YouTube community page, and I posted a link to it from the Facebook page as well. It's only been up 7 minutes and we've already had a few votes. I'll just show you. I'm not sure if you can see that, but already after just a few votes we've got Lincoln in the lead, which I'm quite happy about because Lincoln's lovely. You can't beat a bacon sandwich, can you, first thing in the morning? While you look out over the rooftops of Barnsley, I'm just waiting for my vote to come in. I want to send a big shout out to Paul and Camille, who I've just bumped into in the market. It was nice chatting to you there. So I'm going to eat this, drink my coffee, and then we'll see where we're going. There's 10 minutes left of the vote and it's looking like it's going to be Lincoln because it's so far ahead, and I'm quite happy about that because Lincoln's a lovely place. I've only ever had a brief visit there. What I'm going to do, I've looked at trains and the Lincoln train is 12 minutes past it's 12 minutes after the vote finishes, so I'm going to go and be near the ticket office so I can get on that first train rather than waiting another half an hour. So we're going to go and hang around in the station like a weirdo for a bit. So here we are, we've made it. Lincoln, sunny Lincoln as well. So thank you to everybody that voted for that. I'm going to have another one in this video coming up to see where we're going to go from here. But I'll tell you what, you've made me laugh, you lot, because I presume we're this way. I've put some suggestions of places to go, and you all know me really well, don't you? Because you're like, go for a pint, go for a beer, get drunk, party, all that type of stuff. I'm not going to be partying much on my own, I'll tell you that. That lad's pants are coming down. I might pull them down.
Okay, yeah. So it cuts through. That's probably that.
Oh, come up the steep hill, you said. It's bloody hard work, this. I think you've done it on purpose, haven't you? Got my hat on to protect my bonds. It's just making me hotter though. They all look so cocky coming down hill, don't they? Right, it's blowing a gale up here, so I put my mic on. Is that better? It's probably still noisy. It's nice to cool down though. In fact, take my hat off, cool my head down. But this, once you get up really close to it, it's absolutely spectacular. Let's have a look. I love the carvings of the kings. There will be some significance to those. Kings of England, no doubt, I should imagine. Now, unfortunately, this is another cathedral that you have to pay to get in. And I'm trying to do this on cheap because I've got to pay for all my train tickets and accommodation and stuff. I'm going to do it as cheap as I can, but I can't afford to be spending whatever, it'll be about 12-15 quid. All these entrance fees. And of course, I've got to have beer as well. You know, obviously that's the priority, but I'll go and see if I can sneak in a bit, see what's happening. I don't even know if this is main entrance. So there you have it, that's a quick look in Lincoln Cathedral. It's 12 quid. You could go in the main bit there, but it's 12 quid to go down to other bits. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got the money. That's 2 pints in it. I'm only joking. It seems everywhere I go these days, there's scaffolding up. It just ruins it a little bit. Right, it's time for a beer. Somebody recommended a camera pub up this area, so I'm going to search through my messages and see if I can find it, see which pub it was, and we'll go and have a cheeky beer. Then we'll look at the museum, hopefully that's not far away, and then maybe get something to eat. I'm heading back towards the cathedral because I've just looked at my messages, and a chap called Phil has told me that there's a Victorian prison which is right near the cathedral. He says that's worth looking at, so I'm going to have a wander, see if I can find that. I don't know if it's something you can go in or whatever, but we'll see if we can find it. Also, I've seen a right good recommendation for a pub, sounds right up my street. I think it was a girl called Sarah on the Facebook page. I think she said Strugglers Inn or Smugglers Inn. I'll find that after. Let's go and try and find this prison first though. So that's Bailgate. People have said there's pubs and stuff up there. Or I wonder if it all goes down. No, that's... Oh, it's actually called Steep Hill. So everyone's been talking about Steep Hill, and I thought that's just what they were calling it, but the actual name of the street is Steep Hill. So, yeah, and it is steep. It lives up to its name. Let's try and find this Victorian prison. Is there a Victorian prison I've heard about?
Yes, it's in the castle.
Oh, it's actually in the castle, is it? Oh, I thought it was this over.
Yeah.
I'll head back that way.
Straight across Castle Square and straight in.
Right, thank you very much. Oh, is it, so if I go through the main entrance, is it sort of to the left or?
Yeah.
Right. You heard that, I think we've got to pay to go in the Victorian prison. We'll go and have a look. We're going back, backwards and forwards. Shall we have a beer first, in Strugglers? I think Sarah, who recommended it, she did say it's sort of hidden away a little bit.
I must get to finish this time.
Yeah, and that's one thing I can get behind.
Do you know where the Strugglers Inn is?
Should do. Strugglers.
Yeah.
It's the Strugglers, yeah?
Yeah, that's what I've been told to come to.
You're struggling to find the
I'm
Strugglers.
struggling to find it, yeah.
Have you
absolutely.
Googled it?
No, but I'm trying to...
Yeah.
Somebody told me it were up here, so I just thought, yeah.
Fucking work here.
Alright.
I'm pretty sure Strugglers
Is it?
Castle that way, mate.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah.
Somebody said it were hidden
there
away.
There are some bars round there. Strugglers is just down there.
Right.
It could possibly be down there. It is.
I'll have a look.
Yeah.
I'll have a wander. It's a nice day
Yeah,
for it.
sorry.
Isn't it?
listen
Thank
to this
you.
then, yeah?
Thank you very much.
You have a good day.
Cheers. Yes, have you looked on Google? Well, no, I could have done that, but it just makes it a little bit more exciting, doesn't it? There's some lovely pubs. You know, with beer gardens, it always makes it much nicer when it's sunny, doesn't it? There's one up there on a roof, Cask Kitchen, up there. Let's have a look. They're all on roof up there. I have this bad habit of asking people directions and then not listening. I do it all the time. I don't know why, I turn off. So I'm going to have a lovely beer in here, and I really appreciate my subscribers that have bought me a beer through the link thing. I don't really advertise it much, but it's nice and it's really kind of you. So I do actually spend it on beers. It's called Buy Me a Coffee, but obviously I spend it on beer. I am still trying to cut down on the beers though, but this trip I might have a couple of beers a day. I think that's all right, isn't it? Oh yeah.
Where's the beer?
So I have a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And one of my subscribers, I told everybody I'm coming to Lincoln today. One of my subscribers told me that to come to this pub. So that's why I'm here. Thank you. Cheers, thank you.
No worries, darling.
Thanks. Cheers. So we're going to sit down here. Cheers. Oh, that's nice. That is nice. Thank you very much. That was lovely.
Oh, I've enjoyed it.
What was that one again? Yeah. Thank you.
Brewery in Harrogate.
Lovely.
Well, enjoy the rest
Thank
of
you,
your day,
I will do.
wherever it takes you.
Yeah, who knows? We're heading back to the castle to have a look at this Victorian prison. Oh yeah, there's a sign here, Victorian prison. How much is it going to cost? I can't go too expensive. That's the problem. Let's have a look. Oh, it's 17 quid. 17 quid. You can't just go in the Victorian prison. And here's the problem, you say. I'm trying to do this as cheap as possible. I've not got the money to spend 17 quid just to go in that, and that's just, you get a walk around the castle walls. There's a Magna Carta vault. I believe the Magna Carta's here, or a copy of the Magna Carta, and there's the Victorian prison. 17 quid, then I'd have paid 12 quid to go in the cathedral. You know, it adds up, and I'm going to be doing this probably most at week, so I've got a really tiny budget. What I'm going to do, I've been told about the Museum of Lincolnshire Life, and I think that's free. I might be wrong, but I'm sure it's free. I just think 17 quid's a lot of money, isn't it, to go and look at an old prison. So fortunately, this museum is only a 10-minute walk, so that's good. We'll go there and we'll have a look at Lincolnshire Life. Don't know what that is exactly, but we'll find out some interesting history. Then it'll be time to get something to eat and decide whether I'm going to spend the night in Lincoln or whether I'm going to do another poll online to see where my next destination is going to be. The Museum of Lincolnshire Life. So thank you to everybody who's recommended this. I'm thanking you. I don't know if it's going to be any good, but let's go and have a look. How do you get in? Oh, this way. This is the way. Hello there. I've not. I've been recommended to come here.
Okay, well, I'll give you some quick directions.
Okay.
We've got plenty of time. We
Okay.
do shut at 4.
Right.
So just to let you know.
Okay.
So you just start through that yellow door over there.
Right.
Turn left, follow it all the way around.
All right.
And there's a bit more upstairs when you finish. Cafe's closed, unfortunately, but there is a second-hand bookshop in that room, so just go where the fire exit sign is.
No problem.
And there's toilets that way as well. All
Thank
right?
you very much.
Thank you.
Oh gosh. Let's have a look. So there you've got I love dolls' houses. When I was antique dealing, I was on a mission to try and find an Edwardian doll's house for my daughter. I still will get her one. And that is the bedroom. The old piano there. All your horsey stuff. And an actual horse, look. How did they get him to stand there like that, perfectly still? Where do we start in here? Look at the wheels on that. Now that's a blast from the past, the horse ride, do you remember them? I think they should bring them back. Summit rides. Remember the size it slides as well? You take your life in your hands. Bring them all back. So that's the Museum of Lincolnshire Life. Really enjoyed it in there. Thank you so much to everybody that suggested that. Definitely worth a visit. If you love nostalgia like I do, you know, it's just lovely to think about what felt like more innocent times. And I'd do anything to sort of go back and spend a day. And I know it's all rose-tinted glasses and everything, but I'd really, really love to go back in time. I've always had an interest in history from my antique dealing days and just cultural and social history. I love that type of stuff. So I really recommend that. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to head back into the town. I need to get something to eat. Just get a meal deal, like a sandwich or something. We'll go down by the river, have a look round there, and then I need to decide what I'm going to do next. We're about to go back down the steep hill, which is going to be a whole lot better than coming up it. Yeah, there you go, steep hill. I just thought that's what people were calling it. I didn't know that was the actual name of it.
They're like pressing this on the side pass, like, come on.
This bit's really steep. You make it look easy. Yeah, they were really sort of gliding up there whilst eating ice creams. So they were so nonchalant, whereas I was like huffing and puffing and leaning on handrail there. Could have got some right footage then. There were a couple at, it was just not fair to film it really, but there were a couple at bottom and they were like having a bit of a lover's tiff over about whether they were going up the hill or not. I think there's a Tesco I can see down here. and I'm quite partial to a Tesco meal deal. I think they're the best meal deals in my humble opinion. What's it going to be? £3.40 meal deal, guys. So we have a chicken and chorizo. I think that's the one, isn't it? And a water. What else? What snack we're going to have? So we have eggs. We'll have eggs and some water. So anyway, I've come down by the river to have my sandwich. I've got a chicken and chorizo sandwich and some eggs and some mayonnaise. It's not the most beautiful location, and there's a boat in front of me which seems to be drifting in the water. I sat further downstream, but I was sat under a tree.
Get me on that.
I'll not get you on, don't worry. I don't know what people, they can tend to be a bit funny when they see you filming yourself. You're not even anywhere near them and they feel like they need to come up and tell you not to film them. Anyway, very rarely does that happen. And so yeah, I was sat under a tree and there were a lot of pigeons in the tree and I could see what was going to happen. So I've come here to a more open area where I can listen to the roadworks behind me. Anyway, chicken and chorizo sandwich and some eggs, and then I've got to decide what I'm going to do. I need to put a poll. In fact, I might look at where I'm going to say flights. I'll have a look at where trains are going from here, and I might put the poll on Facebook right now, and then while I have my sandwich, people can be voting for my next location. I'm outside Lincoln Station and I did the poll and the places. So what I'm doing is I'm only putting places where I can go directly from each station, and the ones I've put on were, I forgot, Leeds, Leicester, London and Peterborough. They were the options where I can go direct within the next hour. So it's been an hour. I think I know where it is because I had a peek and there was one that was a long way ahead. So let's have a look. I've got my phone here. I'm not sure if you can see that. Go to community. Oh, 59 minutes. Yeah, it's London, isn't it? What you done to me? I mean, we're not going to get that many votes through it next minute, are we? So I think we'll call it London. I don't know what to expect. And in the comments it's quite divisive. People are saying it's going to be an arm and a leg and I'm going to get mugged. Don't wear me expensive watch, as if I've got an expensive watch. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to look on my app for a cheap train ticket and just get the cheapest one direct that I can. Right, I've got a ticket. I've used the Trainline app. It's cost 31 quid direct to London, and that's at 5:30. So that's not a bad price, that. It cost me 12 quid to get to Lincoln and it's 35 to get to London. So I've got a screenshot of my ticket there. What do we do? Hey up. Platform 3, where's that? Is that this one? I'm going to King's Cross.
It's going to be this train.
This train, yeah.
It won't open up until about 15 minutes before it leaves.
That's brilliant. Thanks a lot, mate.
You've got a seat reservation?
Yeah, 20, carriage A.
Carriage A, so you are going to be right down the bottom.
Down bottom. Alright, it's quite a long one. Thanks a lot, mate. Well, I must say, that seems to have all been very smooth. So the vote came in for London. I went on the Trainline app. There was one there which is about 30 minutes from now. Cheap price, straight to London, and the train's here just as you come in. I'm just waiting to get on it. I'm not right used to doing trains. I've not done many trains. That's why I wanted to do this, because I want to get into train journeys. And if this works out, I want to have a go in Europe as well in a few months' time. So let's see how it goes. I assume it's going to get busier on this train, because right up now there's only about 3 people. So I've booked the cheapest hotel I could find. It's right round the corner from the station. I just want to get there. I'm knackered. I need to start editing this video. I could do with something to eat though. There's a co-op across the road. That's worst case scenario. I'm in this Swinton hotel. It was cheapest hotel I could find that's not a hostel. What's it gonna be like?
Yeah, if they need the ticket, to them, yeah. Thank you.
At night, right? Night.
Yeah, like night. But
Hello mate. I've got a booking. I booked through booking.com. It's like the last room. Gosh, it's warm. Well, this is what 100 quid gets you in London. How do we turn lights on? Do you know what? To be fair, it's clean, isn't it? It is clean. I just need somewhere to... I'm knackered after all them steps. It's got Wi-Fi. I can edit this video. So yeah. We've got tea and coffee. I've got a falafel from Co-op, living dream. I mean, it's up some dodgy back street, but it's right near King's Cross. And all the attractions and everything. I'm here for just one night. Do a bit of touristy stuff tomorrow and then get the hell away. But anyway, thanks for watching this vlog. I'm going to get this edited and try and get it out as soon as possible. So the editing won't have been fantastic. But hopefully I'll see you tomorrow or maybe the day after, depending how quick I can get them done. And that the next one will be my day in London and where we end up next. So thanks again for watching. Please like and subscribe. Love you all. Silly.